We are ELA/ELD Staff Development Curriculum Specialists with Tulare County Office of Education. And welcome to our quick tip video today.
Yes, we're excited to talk with you about informational writing. We're going to start with a topic of personal expertise. So this is something that you already know a lot about. As writing teachers, it's very important for you to write alongside your students. So today we're going to talk to you both as writers and as writing teachers.
So one of the first steps you want to think about is an idea. Ask yourself, what am I good or becoming good at? Or what do I feel like I'm becoming an expert at? Or even, what am I learning that's new or different? And then you may think, then how do I teach this to others? For instance, I know that I felt like I have developed expertise in healthy cooking, Mustangs, Star Wars, and Disneyland, although I don't really want to talk about that right now since they're closed. But one thing I do feel like I'm renewing an interest in is skateboarding. My kids keep me young, and learning how to stay active during this time. So I think that I would choose staying active because I feel most passionate about that right now and about living an active life no matter what age you are.
Nice idea, Tim. So at this point, once you have an idea you're thinking about working with, it's important to talk to someone about your idea. So this oral rehearsal before you start writing or taking notes is really important so that you can think through what do they need to know about this topic and what would they find most interesting. It's also important at this step to think about how you will share your writing. Is it going to be a written book? Is it going to be using tech like Google Slides, Book Creator, will this be a podcast, a video? Will it be mixed media? It's important to think about these things at this stage because it will inform the structure of your writing piece and also the craft moves you'll use in that genre.
Step 3. Take notes or write notes. And one of the structures that we like to be able to use in taking notes to help organize writing is using boxes and bullets, as Lisa is demonstrating right here. So your topic goes in the box, like mine would be staying active at any age, and your bullet points are each subtopic about the main topic. So mine would be find an activity or exercise you love, technology and apps that can support your goals, and my third bullet may be motivations and challenges. What's great about this is then these can become the chapters of your book. And now if you're doing this digitally, there are many ways to do this. You could also use Google Keep or use Google Jamboard. If you need more information about that, you can access our distance learning resources.
Nice. So at this point, once you have some notes about your topic, it's time to start drafting. And if you chose to draft low tech, I want you to think outside the box in these times. You might not have a journal or loose leaf paper at home, but you could find an old paper bag. You could draft in sidewalk chalk outside on the driveway. So even if you don't have paper and a writing utensil, think outside the box.
And if you're going to draft with tech instead of using paper pencil, you may want to offer to students how they start thinking about how they might want to produce or publish in a digital platform that they may not be as familiar with or that they can learn during this time. For instance, I know that my students were very good at Google Slides, but maybe your students can explore producing a video, a podcast, a website, or maybe an interactive book.
Absolutely, Tim. So the last step is very, very important. Do not skip this step. Celebrate your writing somehow. So if you chose to write a physical piece, pencil, paper, find a place to hang that writing up so that others can see it, or snap a picture of it and share it with friends, family, share it with an audience.
And celebrating with tech is really so easy, and there's so many different ways to be able to do that. I personally like Flipgrid, where you can make a grid and the students can share their writing on Flipgrid and they can receive feedback from others. They can also simply publish their works on Google Classroom or with Google Docs. And remember to consider that the audience is not just you, that others should be able to give positive feedback to their writing and celebrate it.
Absolutely. Well said. We hope this quick tip was helpful to you. Happy writing all.
Thanks, everyone.